My name is Tim Delcourt, and I want to talk to you about my HTC experience. So before joining HTC, I've been following Dan for about 6 months or so, and I was always really fascinated the way in which he approached his mindset and dealt with business situations. I found it very fascinating how he would approach sales conversations as well and speak like a closer rather than a salesperson. So at the time, and currently right now actually, I'm still working in a job as an account executive. So a sales capacity selling higher ticket items to specifically government. In that process, I knew I was never formally taught or trained any sales techniques, and in the job specifically, never provided any training. And from my background, I was in athletics, specifically long distance running. And when you make the analogy from sales to athletics, I was training 7 days a week for 2 to 3 hours at a time. And I was training for a race that was lasting anywhere from 4 to 15 minutes, but putting hours and hours and hours of time in training to get everything right for that specific day. Now, when I think about my sales experience and working for my company, I was putting zero amount of time training and just expected to perform. That seemed kind of backwards to me, and I wanted to do something about it to really get into an environment where I can tune my skills up and be part of a team of people, a group of people that I could practice with to really hone in and develop my skills. So when I found out Downlock had a high ticket closing program, a course that he offered where I could have live in-person interaction with Downlock himself over a 7-week period of time, it almost felt like a no-brainer to me to join this program. Now, I didn't know what the cost was. I found out the cost was quite high, and it didn't really faze me because I knew already that I think I was going to get delivered that value that related to that price. So that was never really an issue for me, and the reason I went into actually taking the course was not only the course itself and the techniques that the course would hopefully teach me, but the community at large. So I took the plunge, I went into the course, and nothing but positive feedback that I could provide from it. Now, one thing I will say is, in complete transparency and honesty, if you think this course is going to for sure deliver you results and it will be easy, that's not the case. You have to take action and you have to be motivated to do so. So if you're not ready if you think this is, a program where you're going to be taught these skills and shown the secrets, that's one part of it, but how you convert that into your own action is completely different. So right now, as of today, I'm still working my sales job. I'm trying to push towards bridging that gap to my full-time employment, where I can be my own entrepreneur, closing deals with my specific clients. I do right now have my own high-ticket closing group. We're working with 2 influencers right now, and I'm working to convert those deals. Now, in full transparency, I've closed $0 in sales with them, and I'm filming this video right after graduation. So I'm gonna put too high expectations on myself to really earn back that investment monetarily. I believe that investment has already been earned back in just knowledge and skills going forward for the rest of my life. Some of the big things that I would say I've gained value from is really, I treat my time with way more seriousness than I did before. So I've got away from projects I've worked on before. I've moved away from clients and really respect the time that I have and will not take on certain projects if I don't think it's worth it. That's a big takeaway for me, because I used to say yes to everything, and that was becoming a problem. So I'd like to say right now, as I mentioned, working with a couple clients, I've closed $0 in sales for them, but I'm working with them on their specific product and offer that is anywhere from $3,000 all the way up to $250,000. And those commissions range from 10 to 15%. So just speaking from an ROI perspective here, I have no doubt in the next month, 2 months, 6 months from now, even a year from now, if I close one deal for one of those influencers, I'll make my $2,500 back very quickly. I don't know what else to say necessarily. If you are interested in a high ticket closing program and there's any doubt in your mind, talk to one of Downlock's people and they'll assure you it's the right place to be. I'm assuring you right now, and this is full transparency and honesty, I've returned $0 ROI on this investment monetarily, but I think there's huge returns just from the knowledge I've gained, the direction I have in my life now. And if I'm looking back on this, I would pay double or triple the price to be part of this program.